Hey everybody, this is Sage Valentine, and I just wanted to talk about my experience of going to the Game of Thrones epic fan experience in New York City, the first of its kind. Okay, on Thursday, March 20th, 2014, I traveled to Brooklyn to the Barclays Center, whereas 7,000 of us were treated to this whole awesome experience that I'm not sure if they'll have it again, but I know it was a pretty cool experience. As soon as they let us in the door, because my mom was like being all, my mom was with me, and like she was talking to the security guy, so like the guy like opened the door, and I'm like, did he really just let us in? And then mom just runs up forward, and I'm running up too. Yeah, my mom went with me. She's into Game of Thrones, but like she never really like watched the last couple seasons, so I took her with me, to gain the experience. It's like I'm calling it a once in a lifetime experience for me. But it was a good experience. It basically started, with us going in, and they had the exhibit, and they basically had it broken up a little bit where you could see like the different costumes from the House of Stark, the House of the Lannister, the House of Targaryen, just different things like that. And then they had like a certain part where you could hear the Catch the Throne mixtape. Meanwhile, it was like playing in all the speakers and stuff. And we stood online, and like we had these wristbands, and we all got these t-shirts, these gray t-shirts that like got on the front. And then on the back it said like the whole Game of Thrones experience thing. And then we stood online to sit on the throne. Like, this isn't my first time on the throne, but I thought it was pretty awesome to do it again because I missed the last time they came here because they came Super Bowl weekend. And I didn't go to New York that weekend, even though we did have the Super Bowl. I just remained home and watched everything on TV. And what happened was that once we finished all of that, we went to the merch booth because they had merch from the HBO merch and stuff from Game of Thrones, and they had like the little people, and I added to my collection. So now I have Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister, because the only ones I think I had from Game of Thrones were the White Walker, Daenerys Targaryen, Arya Stark, Khal Drogo, and Jon Snow. Now I have Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister, so I'm gonna add to the whole collection. And I got like a t-shirt. My mom got a mug. It's a Targaryen mug. It's stuck to the whole Targaryen thing because Daenerys Targaryen is my favorite character. I love her. Okay. After that, we went into the auditorium because I had to pee and everything because I didn't want to stand like the long line. So we went in the auditorium. We waited till about 7:15 when the lights all went out and everybody shuffled in. And they kind of had to wait for the people to like run down the stairs because a lot of people came in late because you had to check your phone before you came in. So nobody had any electronics, maybe except for a couple VIPs. But they didn't really bring out their, like, during the screening, they didn't have their phones out because I looked around and I didn't see a phone anywhere doing anything. So, we were treated to a performance of the opening theme of Game of Thrones by by BHS. Are they Brooklyn High School? I think that's who they were, and they were fantastic. I know that they were just blown away by being able to be at this event. And then rapper Common came out because he has a song called The Ladder, I believe it's called, on the Catch the Throne mixtape. So he performed, and some of the people are saying it was a lukewarm reception. Really, we couldn't get up and like, 'cause you know how sometimes at concerts you can stand up. Everybody was like so excited for her, just to see the first episode that everyone was just like in shock. So we're all sitting there, and some of like, I think quite a few of us were like waving our hands, kind of moving around, and I think everybody enjoyed it. We were just like more overjoyed to see the first episode of season 4. We didn't, however, count on the wonderful surprise that came when the actor who portrayed Hodor, he came out, and he brought with him Arya Stark, Shay, and Sam, along with author and executive producer George R.R. Martin. When I say the place went crazy, the entire place went nuts. I was one of them. I came home, I was hoarse. I'm just doing this video now because I'm just getting back to myself, because that literally just, like, I'm not going to say it tired me out, but I was just, like, so excited and so freaked out. I'm like, oh my God. So, after they did their little Q&A with some Facebook questions and a couple, like, random questions people had asked, we didn't get to ask any questions. They already had them pre-written and everything. So they showed us the first episode of season 4. It's coming in a couple weeks, so everybody will be able to see it. But what I can say from it, that was freaking awesome. Wait till you see that first episode. It's going to blow your mind. It's going to blow you away. You're going to love it. And it starts right after season 3 ended. And it's good. And you get to meet a couple new characters who are pretty memorable. One of which I can think of right now. Something else. But it was a very good episode. And they let us see the trailer for the rest of the season. And the season looks like it's going to be really, really good. And I'm here for it. So, I'm not giving you any spoilers because I don't want to reveal, because I know a lot of you are, and those who will probably watch this, are so excited to watch the first episode and you don't want spoilers, because I know I don't like spoilers. When people spoil, like, The Walking Dead for me, I get pissed off. So, I don't get that pissed off to the point where I'm like, oh my God, why'd you spoil it? But I'm just like, dude, you can wait like 20 hours, maybe 10 hours here. But anywho, now I've learned to just go dark and don't even go on the internet. But anyway, it was a great experience, and there were quite a few people who couldn't get their tickets, and I really felt bad for them. I was like, damn, because when I got on there, I kept getting kicked off, and I was able to get there and able to get the tickets, but there was a lot of people who couldn't get it, and they were really, really upset. But I think HBO might do this again, because it went pretty well. But there was one guy who said, you know, this is a racket, considering that you're going to get to see the episode in a couple weeks. And they gave us a low price so we could spend all this money and blah, blah, blah. Listen, the tickets were only $15, and they gave us a free t-shirt. They gave us a chance to get pictures and stuff like that. So they weren't exactly telling us, let's go in here and just buy something. But since it was an event, a lot of people brought stuff. Then again, there could have been a subliminal message in the whole repeating thing they kept playing outside of Barclays. I kept laughing like, Mom, there's some message in this thing. I was joking with her. But it wasn't a racket because it was for the fans. And it was a good event. And I think they'll have it again. Hopefully they have it for True Blood or Boardwalk Empire. Something like that for people who, like, because people will come out for True Blood, I can tell you that. AMC actually should do it for The Walking Dead, but then they need Madison Square Garden because there's a hell of a lot of TWD fans. But it was a great experience. It was something that I will definitely remember in the, I guess, as I go along, because I've been to a bunch of different things. And like I said in my other videos, I go to New York Comic Con. I go to all those things just for the experience. It's not so much for the age, because a lot of people will say, well, you know what, you're in your late 20s, you really shouldn't be into this, you should be into such. I'm going to enjoy my life, because each day is not promised to you, so I'm going to do stuff that makes me happy, and I don't focus upon the whole age thing, because quite a few baby boomers were in that room, so that's supposedly where all the tickets went. The baby boomers grabbed up those tickets. It's crazy. But overall, it was a great experience, and I really hope HBO does something like this again. But thanks for tuning in to my video, and if you, at any time, if you are into the Walking Dead, The Following, the new shows Believe, Revolution, Believe, The Red Road, probably Crisis, Survivor, definitely tune in. Hannibal, tune in and watch my videos. It would be really awesome to get more subscribers, you know, if you definitely like my brand of crazy and the things that I talk about and my crazy reactions. So, definitely. You're more than welcome. And if you like this video, definitely give me a thumbs up. And if you are as excited about this new season, definitely leave me a comment. Tell me how excited you are, and tell me, for the most part, what are you looking forward to. And I will definitely try to talk to you guys and tell you as much as I can without revealing it, because I will not give you any spoilers. I'm sorry, guys. I can't. It wouldn't be right for me. I'm sure there's other people who've written them up, but I can't do it for you guys. I'm so sorry, but if you definitely want to talk, definitely hit me up at @SageValentine at Twitter.com. Check out my blogs. The Truth is on WordPress, and I hope you can handle it on Blogger. I hope you can handle it. It's a really old blog. So it's a blog that I used to, write in years ago. If you want to check me out on Tumblr, I'm 1000 Heartbeats. So check me out, and have an awesome weekend, and enjoy yourselves, and stay warm tomorrow, because it's supposed to be, if you're on the East Coast, because it's supposed to be a little chill over here. So happy spring, take care, and bye, guys. Subscribe. Mwah. Bye, guys.